We've been streaming this whole time.
No, just literally just now.
Especially Rex's gamer moment.
Right. No,
I
no.
like to call them little pewds.
No, stop.
Little Pew. But he has his entire YouTube channel at this point is just comfy family videos. Like, just him, his wife, and his baby.
Too late. The internet
It's true.
never forgets.
Yeah, they
did
never
forget. They talk about him being the comfy streamer now, or not streamer, YouTuber now.
It's kind of wild. All right. So we return to you all now the newly dubbed Night Watch as you arrive in Tears Trove, landing somewhere in the sovereignty of Tears Trove, and look out on a partially destroyed cityscape. We're just gonna hop right into it. The ship has landed, and Taz is working on getting people off the ship and looking around for basically anybody who's around to give them information about what's happening. You guys are...
We parked pretty much in the Dawn's backyard, right?
The Diamonds.
Backyard?
Yeah, the Diamonds backyard.
The Diamonds backyard. I'm going to, as soon as we're allowed and off the ship, suggest we immediately go check on his manor and see if he's there.
Really, just storms off.
Oh yeah, she
I follow. I need answers.
Yeah,
information about what's going on. So
I follow.
All right. So is everybody following Aurelia to the Diamonds Manor?
I think so.
Okay.
I will tell Taz to ensure that the prisoner is
guarded.
Guarded is fine. Yeah, guarded. Okay. And we'll bring the diamond to them.
Okay. As you arrive at the it looks like I said backyard. Essentially, you go up to basically was equivalent of like a doorway that leads into the house. Oh, really? Because you're at the front. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Right. That's a 12.
I think my detect magic's still going for a few minutes as well.
12 perception. Aurelia, you hear there seems to be some noise on the opposite side of the door. It sounds hushed, possibly panicky, not threatening, very much like a worried tone from what you can hear, but you don't really hear much other than tone.
I will still just knock at the door and make whoever is there aware of my presence and just good evening, Aurelia, and I have to remember to call us by the name we originally were registered as. The Locomotivators have returned
We met on a
to
train.
the city. We met on a train. We have returned to the city. May we be allowed to enter to have a presence with the diamond?
There is a long pause as the sound on the outside the door stops.
I'm gonna turn to the group and a hushed voice after a moment I say, if nobody comes and opens the door, for us, in short order we find a way to get inside and assume the place has been compromised.
Agreed.
It's about a minute.
Can I ask a question really quickly?
Yes.
Did we already scrap the name Night Watch, or?
No, we haven't had time to register it at the Wayfarers Guild, and we took the job as the Locomotivators. So to make sure to make sure that they are aware of who we are, I'm not declaring us as the group we've yet to have registered.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Yes. Okay, now we wait for the response. Okay, Chris.
Yeah. No worries. I just want to let you get that out.
Good admin, get admin.
Yeah. There is a moment or two, probably about 30, 40 seconds while you have this conversation. About time when, I'll say his name. About time Reggie finishes talking, you hear the door. As standing in the doorway, you see a short dwarven man, even short by dwarvish standards, wearing like full chain gear and holding, he has a sword and scabbard, very much wearing the raiments of the Platinum Paradigm.
Okay.
And he looks to you. Oh, yes, hello there. We've been expecting you. Please come inside.
I will go in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hustle in.
Can I roll to see like what's up with this guy?
Yeah, roll an insight
If
check.
he's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Well, I'm trying to navigate to that in my menu. 1 second.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I will go ahead and apologize if I'm low energy. I had trouble sleeping last night, and today I've been helping cleaning, and I've been fighting off a massive migraine.
Session. Wow.
I powered through though for you guys because I love you guys so much.
I'm also a little eepy, but not terrible thing.
All right, 14 insight. You have a man here who is putting on a brave front. He is tired, ragged, but he is trying to maintain a level of stoicism, a level of professionalism, to give power to his status as a Platinum Paradigm.
Okay, I proceed on with the rest of the group.
You're escorted through the back area of the house, the manor, which is more likely the kitchen area. You see that there are many pots and pans that are being used at the moment as there are cooks like frantically walking in and out around the area. You come into the what's coming to like basically a dining area. And you see there are Jesus, sorry, someone just followed, and the sound the notification scared me.
That's funny.
Thank you for following. I can't read your name because the print's very small. I need to fix that. Thank you for following. So you're coming through the dining area and you see there are loads of people. It's packed pretty tightly. Not like so much that it's like people are huddling into each other, but it's definitely like emergency like encampment almost.
Right.
People from all sorts of like you see people in fine clothes, people who are dusted and dirtied, shopkeeps, like overalls, caps, and everything. It's just a mishmash of every person you could imagine. Kind of rooming together here, and then as you progress from the dining area into like the hallways, like the what is the main hallway? You go into the foyer. You go in there, you see more people camped out, and it seems like it's all around you. People are just like huddling down as you progress upstairs, past a few more Platinum Paradigm. You reach top of the stairs and go through another set of double doors as you enter a very finely made bedroom, and you see laid up in a bed with like his arm in a sling. You see the diamond. Has bandages across him. Seems to be have suffered some pain, some harm.
I will present myself in said group, and I'm gonna look to him and say, did you decide to venture forth into the greenscape that has befallen this city, or did someone come here to attack you, and we should consider the place unsafe?
They got to me when I was out and about. That's not his voice. They got me when I was out and about. Yeah. Fuck, I cannot remember how he sounded.
It's okay.
No, I remember how he sounded.
Jolly.
Sounded like this.
Yeah, sounded like this. I like that one. That's good.
They caught me when I was out and about, and I got a few licks in, but unfortunately they were too many in number. Thankfully, the Platinum Paradigm were nearby and were able to assist me with returning to sovereignty. When the attacks happened, I opened up my doors to the populace that could make it through.
So we should assume that sovereignty currently is safe.
Well, as safe as it can be for the moment.
I see.
What exactly did happen?
A very calm before a big storm. All of a sudden, on the western end. Crashing through the walls were kobolds on machinery. They broke through the walls. They started throwing bombs left and right, destroying property, causing chaos. Meanwhile, while that's all happening, we're getting reports that men in black were running around attacking people.
Erasing people's
Steam
memories. I mean,
I was saying that, like, oh shit. Men in black were running around attacking people of office here. Local town board meters, assistants to even us are to the museum, striking at basically central nervous system of our city. Then
I see.
motions outside where you see the green, sickly green light. This happened only a few hours ago.
Do you know
So
what
it hasn't
is?
been. I was
Any
going to say,
ideas?
so it hasn't been going on very long. My
No.
fear was that this had potentially been going on for days.
Oh, it was very recent. They see right about evening time.
We heard of your SOS close to 4 days ago now. How long ago did this occur?
About 4 days.
I see. Hmm.
We've been able to hold up Gilded Grove partially. Taylor's Reach has been able to lock down everything. It's safe, but Marsh's Quarter and the Arcana Quarter are overrun.
I see.
We noticed something on our way in. Do you have a map available?
Oh yes, he'll motion to one of the guards, and he'll bring out a rough sketch. Essentially, you can use the map here for pointing out stuff.
He'd look to Aurelia and then to the diamond. These 3 buildings here, they seem to have some kind of concentration of energy we noticed. Not sure what that means, but we at least recognized each of these buildings as pretty important. I don't know if this helps at all.
I can tell you with certainty that the building over here is a temple to Yodir. That was one of the first major areas that was attacked when the kobolds came through. And down there, that is the Mithral's workshop. I've not heard word from him since the attack happened. I fear for the worst. Especially considering all the technology he has there.
Why they'd pick these buildings? Like, other than their usage, is there anything we wouldn't know as outsiders?
Because it's the fresh set of dice.
Oh, I almost bought my first D&D dice today. Like, first dice pack. Decided against it, but I almost did.
You kind of see like deep in thought, and he just goes, not necessarily. Other than, I mean, the Arcana Ward, the Arcana Quarter, the building there has stockpiles of dynites and machinery, powerful machinery in the right hands if they know how to use it. Yodir's Temple, I mean, other than being a holy site, there's not much else to it. But this one right here, he points to the shipyard. That one is partially baffling. I mean, it's just where we store our recordings for the Oasis tests. Not sure what kobolds or even thieves would have to do with that.
I had hypothesized upon seeing that they had taken up such a place. I spoke to, as you know, the locals and had talked to many of the dock workers. And I mean, of course, as you noted, there was some belief that there was something about the water that you all determined years ago to found the city around and allowed there to be quite the prosperity throughout. Perhaps amongst the tests, or there is something about the water that they specifically plan to harness?
Possibly. The water does have an amazing ability for harvesting life. Foresting life. But something like that could be the reason why.
I'll turn to look to the. I'll 1 moment, and I'll turn to look at the group and kind of like pull them aside for a moment. Should we inform him of what we have discovered about the light in what we believe they're up to, or should we keep that amongst ourselves for now?
Do we trust them enough?
I can see no reason to not inform him, but it is ultimately your call. If anyone else in the group has reason to withhold the information,
Nah, I don't think we have any real reason to
Yeah, I'll turn to
obfuscate that.
specifically to Seville. What was the group before the Tarnished Grasp? It was the Gilded Hand, right?
Golden Hand.
Golden Hand.
Golden Hand, yeah.
I merely want to suggest, for Seville's sake, if you still intend to work with the man who created the Golden Hand.
Reggie is going to like shake his head and motion to stop speaking because we haven't told Seville that yet.
Oh, wait, we haven't? Oh, I'm dumb then.
Well, that's
Never
the
mind.
It's just a secret between us two.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
pretend that I didn't hear that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we only know that. I didn't. I forgot that was a thing. My bad. Can I take that back?
You can roll it back because you guys really would know that information is sensitive for Seville.
Forgot. Ben forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Well, then.
Like I said, I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Okay. Well, then. I'll turn to the diamond. We have reason to believe, through our string of various encounters with both the kobolds and a very suspicious group of cult followers that we met in the town prior to arriving here, that we are dealing with necrotic magic. Specifically, that the spell above, per Lesterborn's hypothesis, is a calling of sorts, and they may be attempting to siphon the life from those within the city as a means to call about some greater threat of, well, potential powerful necromancer.
Big magic circle in the sky is a problem. It's sucking life force. In that case,
And that could, based on what you have surmised about the water of the Oasis, its life-giving properties could very well play a role in their plans.
indeed. In that case, I will call for an evacuation of the city.
If I may intervene in the conversation briefly. It may be a possibility that the Oasis is being targeted for that reason, but it also could be a simpler idea of if they're trying to take the city, the first major thing to take would be the infrastructure and the survivability, which would be the water supply.
Entirely true.
Possibility. Regardless, if they manage to siphon the energy off the Oasis, life here would cease. We would never be able to settle here again.
We need to drive them out of those buildings, and we very much need to do so quickly before this spell is allowed to continue further. Judging by the threats, if they do have access and the capability of utilizing the tools as weaponry that are in the Arcana Quarter, I would suggest potentially, unless anyone here has an objection, that should be the first place we take back to cut off their supply from more dangerous weaponry that would allow them to defend the other two locations. From there we move and get the water supply, and then stop them at Udir's temple.
Wasn't it also the weaponry place you said that there was a large amount of explosives?
There are some...
To the diamond, I should say, sorry.
There are some volatile elements in play there. That place should be handled delicately. I believe I can orchestrate a level of pronged attack with all of these to better guide you.
I like Aurelia's idea as well. If you do some kind of pronged attack, we can help guarantee the munitions place be safe first by assisting.
If I may, I would like you all to go to the Oasis front. If that's the center of their plan, I would entrust you all with getting rid of that problem.
What say you, Aurelia?
1 second, guys.
Aurelia said that in character and is just thinking.
If I could address the group once again really quickly. Pardon me, your diamondness, sir. 1 second. I need to discuss something with my compatriots.
Aren't we already huddled together?
Well, we're just politely telling
Well,
him
I
we're going to
turned back
discuss something in
around to
private.
the.
Oh, okay. Just to let him know.
We're politely telling him, hey, hold up. All right.
Hold up.
So, I know previously when I had asked him if there were weapons there, he was very defensive and said they would never use them for weapons.
Mhm.
However, if that is not the case and there are weapons being generated there, I feel like we should ask again and pry, because if we're going to defend the Oasis, that's nearby that facility. If they got their hands on weapons from there, we need to know what we're going into potentially.
We could be overrun if that part of the plan fails. You are correct.
Yes, we should know everything about that going in.
I agree. We press him further. If we are to continue helping him, we need a further degree of trust, especially now that we are doing something he has not contractually asked us to do. But I would still, of course, move to assist, given my station with my family. But I do agree. I think we at the very least need to ensure that he is more upright and honest with us if we are to stay rather than evacuate and help him defend against this plot. I'll let you represent the argument here, Reggie.
I will be on my best behavior. And I turn around. So, remember that one time when I asked if there were weapons in that building and you said there weren't?
Indeed.
Are there weapons in that building? Because if there are, we need to know what we could be dealing with.
There are no weapons in that facility. There are machinery and dynamite that, if improperly used, could cause destruction. But I don't think they have the knowledge for that.
Despite what you've seen
I would
with the
like to
cobalt
roll an
machinery.
insight.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
My roll's going to take a while.
All right, no worries. We'll come back to you in a moment. Oh, there it is.
No, it's
20.
fine. He's just saying
20.
it's not probably going to be instant.
You have someone who is forthright about there being no weapons.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that he wants you there anyway. He knows there's no weapons there.
Okay.
But what information lie within the Mithral's quarters could be more dangerous in the wrong hands. And he rather entrusts it to the people of Tirtrove than outsiders.
That's all I was concerned about was weapons in case they had upgraded their weapon arsenal from hitting that place first.
Right.
Oh no, he's telling the diamond that, I think, not you.
Oh, okay.
Well then.
Well, like I said, I would like you all to take on the spot at the Oasis in terms of this plan. It's an open area, easy for a small group like yours to approach without being noticed. I will handle getting to the Arcana Quarter and then eventually moving over to Yodir.
I see.
hopefully, with the amount of men I'll be moving, they won't notice what's happening at the Oasis until it's too late. We'll drive them out in one go.
I like this plan. It seems like it may work.
I have no objection. I say we get moving.
I do just ask if you have one man to spare. Put him near where we are going in case things go awry or we learn something new. I can cast a message on him and have him report to you if we ever need help or anything like that.
Sure, I can have one of my guardsmen escort you and then keep close by for
Yes, he can
information.
hide.
Yes.
If he wishes. Unless the Borns would give a little nod of satisfaction and step back.
I guess we will head out.
Okay. He will. The diamond will look at like a little small board he has and start drawing out plans. Trying to get in contact with people nearby, and you probably about have an hour or so before he's calling it all together to move out to enact this plan.
I want to look around, by the way. When we're
Yeah.
in his room, do I spot the shadowy figure who constantly was looming around asking us to do this job?
Roll ahead and roll a perception check and see if you see him anywhere.
I do not.
No? Yeah, you see, like, you keep looking in the corners where there's shadows and all. You don't see any people hiding there or anything. Seems like the room's clear.
We have an hour. I'll have us head outside. Like at least away from. Oh, I'll at least then let him know before we move out. Ah, yes. As for the original request that we had traveled out for initially, their leader was not at the location. However, we did find one who had been left in charge of the remaining occupied base that was left there, who informed us that practically everybody had already gone on the move, and we do have her in custody on the ship.
You'll see the diamond start moving from his bed and like up on his like feet, but like kind of shaky.
Yep.
And he's like, "Bring me to her."
I will help escort him out of the building to the ship.
It takes a minute because he is older and hurt. But eventually make it to the airship nearby.
Can I like help him along? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Or would he decline the help? I should say.
No, he won't. These are desperate times.
Okay.
He will not say no to help.
Yeah,
here.
Leslie would help him like walk a bit, you know, and give him a little support.
Yeah. He walks you to the airship. He greets Taz and goes below deck.
I assume everybody's with us.
Yeah, your group and the diamond. As you approach, and you go down to the brig, and you see one of the swabbies, the one that was a marksman apparently, is there guarding. Yeah,
good boy.
He's like, "Oh, hi there. Oh, I've been watching the prisoner, like I've been asked."
Very good. If you wouldn't mind, we're going to have her delivered to our employer, and I would have you leave for the conversation following. You have been relieved of your duty, and thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, no problem, ma'am. And you will go up to the and walk out of the brig, as you are now left alone.
As he's walking away, I want to once again say, "Walk proudly."
Kind of, his spine stiffens up a little bit, and he kind of walks out. You see the diamond look over to Corin, and hold on a second.
1 second.
1 second has passed.
Sorry.
Wow, that actually was almost a second. He was not kidding.
Yeah, sorry. Mom came in and she was hang something in my room. So, anyway, um, you see, he looks over to Corin, who is very lackadaisical in her cell,
Usual.
and she looks over to him, and they have this like moment of like silence. She looks at him and goes, "You're still alive. Impressive." Aye, Corin. It's been a while. Too long, old man.
I'll as they're having this conversation, I just want it to be known I'll keep Train like kind of standing off to the side, but I'll make sure I can kind of keep Seville in like my peripheral.
Okay.
You two have history.
Talked a few times, haven't we? Only in biz. Go and talk for business. That's all. It seems to be this like tense silence. Where is he? Where is who? Where is he? He's probably somewhere out there. Robbing a shop? Maybe he's over in your little mithril area. Taking a peek at what you've been making. You see the diamond grab the cell bars and like shake them. It's like, if one hair of my people is shed, I will skin you alive, you filthy betrayer.
Betrayer.
See his grip loosens from the pipes from the cell. Aye, betrayer. There is a code among the Golden Hand. You don't harm the people. Take what you want. Don't harm anybody. She and the tarnished grasp. He doesn't respond at first.
Yeah, he said Sal, he said there was a code amongst the Golden Hand that you don't harm anybody. And then Leslie just said, "Were you in the Golden Hand?" And the diamond's not responding.
Westwards will actually look to the prisoner. Was he in the Golden Hand?
She's just chuckling. It's just, oh, was he part of the Golden Hand? Oh, you really don't know. See, and she looks to Reggie. You didn't tell them?
I'm going to look to the group, and we are getting into. We should be on the move.
Lestaborns will taper himself. Temper himself, sorry, not taper.
We've managed to deliver our prisoner to the diamond, and the best thing we can do now is get her group out of here. So we should probably get moving to the Oasis with his guard.
It's a brief moment from the diamond before he turns to you all and goes, indeed. What's important is that the people have their city back.
I agree.
And he takes a moment and looks back to her and goes, goodbye, Corin. It was not nice seeing you again. And walks off.
We should move. And I'm going to motion for the group to leave the ship and go with me so we can head out to the Oasis.
Lestaborns would take a second, but he would follow moments after.
As we're walking out, I'll tell the diamond.
To lock eyes with Lestaborn before following and just look down in shame.
I'm going to follow the diamond. We should have. We've taken turns watching the prisoner, but if you're planning to do something with her, I would perchance say maybe some member of the Paradigm or two keep her under lock and key wherever you plan to go, rather than having us have to alternate people and swabbies.
And the diamond nods and goes, "I'll have my man on it."
Good. That will leave us with less concern. We'll head out, and you will hear from us as soon as the Oasis is taken.
Good. See what men I can muster, and see what the other museum members have to offer this counterattack. You go ahead and make a move. I will. You'll know when the attack has begun.
Understood.
He
I
will,
wait till like people are a little out of earshot from like. I leave the group for a moment and follow him, and then Diamond.
I, Miss Bloodstone.
I wouldn't make any accusations, but I would ask if we do continue into this alliance to maybe make sure I have a bit better of a picture. Though your affiliation with whoever doesn't bother me, more so that I'd like us to maybe not have secrets.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm letting him know that potentially his affiliation like doesn't really fucking bother me. Like I don't care. I'm more or
You
less
don't care
just
about the
asking for.
affiliation, but the truth instead.
Yeah, it's more just making sure we're both being honest with each other.
16. There's a small moment where he's facing away from you, then turns back. What I did for Tirstrov back in the day was not my proudest moment. I endeavored to do better, and he motions to the manor. I have done better. I don't wish for this to be my legacy. I want these people to remember me as the man I am, not who I was.
I reach out my hand for a handshake, as we all wish to do better. Thank you for being honest.
He will take it with both hands. Well, he'll take it with one because one's in sling. He'll take it and shake it solemnly. I appreciate your the delicacy, Miss Bloodstone.
The matron would have us walk delicately.
I'm sure she would.
She would also have us walk honestly. So I appreciate this. We will be off. And I will rush back to the group after they've probably seen me at least shaking his hand. And, okay. Shall we get moving?
To the grove,
Yes,
I guess.
we should.
Okay. We head off with whoever he's having escort us, I guess.
It's the dwarven guard that greeted you at the door prior.
Okay.
He's small, and he doesn't make a lot of noise, so that's fit.
That's good. That's good. We like a lot of
dwarf
not
that
noise.
doesn't make a lot of noise.
I mean, he's a professional.
Find the perfect dwarf?
It's kind of a perfect dwarf.
Professional.
He's professional about this. He understands what's going on here.
Yeah.
All right. As you all exit Sovereignty, going down to the gates, you see there's like a battalion kind of up at the gates because right now Guild Grove is like contested territory essentially. And as you see you approach, they nod, and as the dwarf kind of goes and goes like, "We've been given clearance to leave the premises of Sovereignty, and we're heading out to, well, take back the city." And the guards like look between each other and go, "Oh, good luck." As they open the gates to Gilded Grove, it'd be here-ish that you'd be entering.
Oh, I actually thought we were going the other way, so that helped.
Yeah. Thankfully, there is an entrance over here. It's not as utilized, but so from here, you know that it would be a straight shot basically down south to get to the gate to the Arcana Quarter.
How does the Gilded Grove look when the gates open?
The side drawing right now is mostly clear, but you do see off on the the western side of it, there is some smoke flying into the sky.
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's more buildings over there after all.
And they haven't reached this far yet. They basically taken this section of Guild Grove, and then most of Merchants, and then Arcana Quarter. So it's basically they've carved it in half at this point. If I can have everyone, let me ask, how are you guys approaching the entrance to the Arcana Quarter? Are you going in stealthily?
I was actually about to start discussing that as well.
Yeah, go ahead and take a moment to decide like how this is going to happen.
Do we think the best way to get there is through the Arcana Quarter? Or should we try our bet with the water itself? I do not know how lost that area is. It might be too dangerous, or it could be... Or they could have their eyes right on the water, and that is the more dangerous path after all.
If we go on the water, we would have to be taking no more than the equivalent, from what it sounds like, a passenger/fishing boat, as they don't seem to use very large. They don't have very large scale. I would assume very. It's open, and we would, I don't believe, have any way to fight back should they have any form of weaponry that would be able to fire at a boat. So unfortunately, I do believe that at least sneaking our way through
following the shore,
we could potentially. I looked at the dwarf. Is going along the shoreline potentially a potential path?
Yeah.
Well, I've never really sailed before, but how hard could it be, right?
Well, not sailing, like walking the beach.
Oh, walking it.
Not the beach, but dredging that shallow water or on the land next to it.
Yeah, it basically kind of dips in, so I think it would be viable to walk around the perimeter of it.
Or do we think it would take to walk from, if we were to access the shoreline from, say, here, head up into the Oasis? How long do you think it would take to basically march from here to the building?
Sorry, give me one moment here.
I've got a question, DM, whenever you have time.
I think he got up.
Fair enough.
I didn't give up. I'm just having sudden stomach trouble. Need to make sure I didn't have to run off or something. I'm good. So as far as the as like the door kind of thinks about it, he's like, well, I've never gone up that way before, but I mean, imagine be like walking around. It's a pretty big oasis. I would say about 15-20 minutes.
How long does your invisibility last, Lestable?
An hour each cast.
How many people can be under it?
I can do 2 each cast, so I could get all 4 of us.
Would that exhaust you?
No.
DM, does the area around the Oasis count as a forest?
It's not that forested, so I want to say no in this instance.
More like
it was worth a shot.
Way, I guess. Yeah.
I will say this, Lesterborns.
It was worth a shot.
You would know this because it's your spell. Invisibility is a concentration, which means you can't have more than one of those active at any time.
Yeah, my intention would be 2 at a time, kind of thing. But being invisible, that's pretty not hard to do.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. You'd be like you invisible.
Like I would cast on them, and once I know they're there, I would cast it on me and whoever waited with me, kind of idea.
Okay.
And then we would make the trek, so it'd be half an hour total, kind of idea. But
okay.
We could go at least get close enough to the building where we can find a place to at least bunker down for us 15 minutes. We should be within at least some decent form of eyesight, and if not, you can say after 20 minutes pass, if you don't see us for some reason, you drop the spell. You and the other who stays behind come along. And
save the second spell if it's clear you are right.
Yes.
Well, whoever goes first, I would recommend having the best eyes, I guess.
I turn to Reggie. I
I
say
look behind me. No one's there.
I say we send Reginald and myself in first, and then you and Sev will come after.
I agree. That would work best. And then he, looking to the dwarf, can remain around the area where we first moved in case we need to contact him.
That sounds
Does this
fine.
plan work for you two? Looking to Seville and Reggie.
I have no objections to it.
I've never been one to be afraid of walking into a battle.
Right then, we will head up to the water's edge, and Reggie and I will stealth in. Send us a message in 15 minutes after you've cast the spell.
Will do.
So while we're walking up, I want to add some flavor here.
Ooh, buddy.
Reggie is gonna take off his hat, put on his goggles, put the hat down in his bag. He's gonna take off his ascot and tie it like a bandana around his head. He's gonna scoop some mud and apply some rough face paint.
Yes.
And then there's pouches on his bag strap. He's going to put cigars in some, and then fill up with ammo in the others.
Fuck yes.
Let's go.
He's entered his Rambo period. All right.
All right. We
So
get up to the edge. Is there guards on the beach?
roll me a perception check.
Can someone help with that perception check?
No.
Like, I assume everyone's looking.
Oh, you can all make perception checks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna also.
Yeah, I hope somebody else doesn't want.
I got a nat 20.
Wow. Mine was a 12.
Whatever it says.
You got nothing.
There it is.
Reggie's eyes, after all. It's the makeup.
All right.
That's the Rambo.
Or really, your eyes are trained on the building on the far side where you're heading towards. You are, while you're trying to keep a lookout for guards, and like you can't help but feel like you just need to be focused on. That's where you need to go. That's the problem right now. The remainder of you. We'll start with Seville and Lesty. For Seville and Lesty, keep an eye on the beach kind of around the Oasis. You see there where there's kind of like the sand, everything that kind of surrounds the area kind of dips down a bit further. It's kind of treacherous terrain. You're able to avoid that. There doesn't seem to be much of a guard presence at this location.
That's good.
Reginald with a nat 20 for a total of 21.
There's hundreds of guards.
No, very much the same way. So even though this is not your favorite terrain, you've traveled in areas like this before. You point out similar pitfalls and all that to everyone. But as your eyes trail back over to the building and then kind of up, as you see that faint shimmer of energy fly upward, you see the circle in the clouds above the city as it seems brighter than it did before. As more the lines between them seem more complete.
Whatever right they're doing up in the sky is nearing its finish. We must make haste.
Yes. Lesty, if you would.
As she says that, two hands would press, one to Aurelia's back, one to Reggie's back, and I will cast it and use my twinning points on Sorcerer, which would be 2 for this. And you two are invisible.
And we book it. Hoof.
Both huffing.
All right. Straight up hoofing it.
We huffing and puffing it to the building.
Okay. Go ahead and give me stealth checks, both of you at advantage.
Oh. Oh, thank God for advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
Oh my lord.
I'm waiting for Reggie to hit double ones.
A 1 and a 1. Oh, okay.
Oh,
we're
Jesus.
already 22.
I hit a nat 1 and a 19.
Jeez, thank God for that. This
God
would have been a
damn.
totally different mission without invisibility.
We would have continued the trend of none of us being particularly
I'll say this.
stealthy.
If
Yeah.
it had been a 1 after all that, Reggie would have fallen over and his gun would have just gone off.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
All the ammo
I
in
am
this chest
so
just rolls
glad.
everywhere too. Cigars light up.
I am so happy for that advantage. That was a nat 1 and then a
Yeah.
19.
Right. So as you kind of huff it and puff it and running over here, you approach the building. Or really, you've been to the one opposite it.
Yes.
And while that one was more of a shipyard, more of a like crafting vessels to go out there and test for stuff, grab materials, this place seems like a smaller scale. But it's hard to tell what it could have been, as part of it, the walls have been blown away. An explosion looks like. The far side has been destroyed. So the smolder of like battle and everything is there as you come across a few platinum paradigm collapse on the ground outside of the grounds, unmoving. As you
mhm.
go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
All right. As you
No, you go.
Can
No,
I?
you hang up.
No, you hang up. All right. As you move past them to the far side of the building, you kind of like scrunch up against it. And you kind of look around the corner of the building to the front end. There are, you know what? It'd probably be easier just to show you. Give me one moment here.
Yeah. Hey, we get to go to the map.
You get to go to the map.
Go to the map?
Yeah.
There is a map. Let me just get your token set up.
Yeah, have us hidden.
Let's see here. Oh, I just gotta hit this button. That's all you need. Lighting. I'll see this because it is nighttime. See here. Can I get to you guys?
Man, I know it would make Warforged too OP, but I wish we had night vision as well.
That would make you
Or
really
dark
strong.
vision.
You guys will be in the bottom right section.
Okay, I see us.
That didn't really have an edge of the building, so you have to imagine you're on the edge here. But there are carts and boxes here. Okay. And down a ways, you see over here, you see moving about a singular man in leather gear, and then another guy on top of a cart on this side. Actually, I'm gonna just picture so you can see more, because with all the green light, it's actually probably easier for you guys to see. So let me see here. Can I do that? Can I?
You could always add a light. Maybe that would work.
Do that.
I can't see shit.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's part of.
It's like here.
Part of the deal. I'm sure at the same time, Lestaborn's is frustratingly pacing.
Token layer. You see two men in dark leathers, with one on the top of the card here has a crossbow in hand, and the other one seems to have a sword drawn. It's like a simple scimitar.
Okay.
But you guys are currently invisible at the moment.
All right. I imagine it took us the 15 minutes to run over here, so
before we lose our invisibility, we should try to find a good place to hide where we won't be able to be seen.
How deep is the cart that's in front of us?
Except for a few boxes. So I imagine if you guys like laid down in it and like crouched, you could probably hide in there pretty safely.
All right. Do I still have my 19 from stealth?
Yeah, you're still stealth. You're not in. Well,
I was just gonna ask if it's not much, then to just basically climb up and crawl into the cart while we're invisible.
yeah, I'll say I'll allow it. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go. I'm gonna lay down.
Reggie, you do the same. Okay.
I do indeed.
You guys are both in a cart, kind of laying down, and just kind of bend up. There's a moment where you kind of bump into each other because you're both invisible. But you're able to quickly, consolidate yourselves. And look out and keep an eye on things. And you see that they're both kind of like just keeping a lookout. They're not particularly tense. They're
Chris,
just more on
per Sal. Your stream says you're playing Marvel Rivals.
Did you bring enough rivals for the entire class?
No.
Wait.
Your stream
You're the one doing it.
I don't know why he said Sal, but
Yeah,
No,
per Sal, it says.
Per Sal. I thought you said
Per
Sal is the one doing it.
No.
Yeah, you are playing Marvel Rivals right now.
I
Yeah, your game is
Yes.
set to Marvel Rivals.
like in Discord?
No,
No,
on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Did it not update? I didn't update it. I'm an idiot.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's my favorite Marvel Rivals game.
That follower is so upset he was here for Marvel Rivals.
Got D&D instead.
We got D&D instead.
Oh my god, that's actually fucking hilarious. That's even salutary there, yeah. Alright. So yeah. Yeah, you guys are in the car. You kind of have a nice little spot to spy out on these two.
Yep.
Yeah,
I imagine after 5 minutes ish, they should hopefully know to come.
Well, at the 15-minute mark, Westerborns will cast message.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So after a few more moments of laying there, you would probably hear "This is Westerborns. How is it looking over there? I hope it's good. You can reply to this message."
I like that his new voice is just Nick. I love it.
I got a 5.
No, it's good. We made it to the edge of the building from where you would be able to see, and there's a cot not far from. We are laying in it. Please proceed.
How was the walk along the way? Was it an empty beach? Should we be worried?
Westerborns, it was fine. Please hurry.
Westerborns will look to Seville. Do you think we need invisibility?
Let's see how far we can get with just ourselves for the moment.
If we get spotted, yeah, we can do that.
Plus, given the nature of everything around us, it might be best to conserve our strength as much as possible.
Lord knows I need to save my strength for the diamond, you would say, and you would march off. Stealthily march off, but march off down the beach. Probably trying to stick closer to anything larger to be sneaky along the way.
Hey, just give me one moment here. I'm so.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
I can't believe he's dead.
Rest in peace.
Everyone take a level up.
I forgot. I need to deepen my voice for this voice a little bit.
Oh yeah. Rex is the DM again. All right.
Rex is
cool.
the DM again.
level
Game
7.
dead, everyone level up.
Alrighty.
Now.
Hell yeah.
Or 6. Yeah, 6.
No, it would be 5. We're at 4.
No, did you not see the DM from before? Free level.
Free level.
True,
Let's
the completely
go.
authentic
Oh my
DM.
god.
Hey Rex, can I have a Terras Claw and make it into a Vorpal Blade that fucking I can just carry as a dagger? Can I have that?
No, you're asking for far too much now.
Rex, can
Fuck.
I have exactly that, but with
You can
plus
have
8
50
damage
of
on
them
it?
or 0 of them.
You
Can
don't
I have
want
50 of them?
No, you don't want. That's a hassle, you know. Think of you'd have to sell the other 49. It's in your bag. Just
You are
go
now
through it at this
over
point.
encumbered.
You have died. Your
All
shoulders
right,
have broken.
can I sell
old
them?
age.
Can I sell 49 of them for cold hard cash?
Not gold.
No, no one has
cash.
enough money to buy one.
All right. I'd like to go to the nearest lord or king and bankrupt them.
I will trade you these for
You
your
have
entire
successfully
kingdom.
crashed the economy.
Hell
What
yeah.
Sal literally just did there was went to one of the kingdoms and went, here's 50 shards, like shard armors or shard blades. Can I have your kingdom?
You
I
have
did it
single-handedly
again.
ruined the global economy.
I bought another town, except now it's a kingdom.
Now we cut to fantasy Germany, where they are printing their own money, and it's more valuable to burn the money than it is to buy fuel for their fires.
They're
I
burning
sure
shard
hope
blades.
that this doesn't parallel anything else.
There is one man that's saying that he can fix it if you vote him into power.
Oh, we're talking about America. That's crazy.
Yeah,
No,
crazy.
no. We're talking about Italy.
What?
When you think about it, Benito Mussolini is kind of a D&D name.
It's kind of a name you would give your character. Or Sal. I could see it being a
Yeah,
Sal
it's a
name.
D&D name.
It's from Italy, so there's a very strong Latin influence, which would be why it sounds
For me,
really
he'd be a
fantasy.
hunter with a pet moose. He'd be a hunter with a pet moose. Mussolini.
You know it's Alex's dad's birthday today.
Mussolini.
I did not.
More like New Cellini, am I right or am I right?
So do you mean like Noose or a new Cellini? Like a brand new
Do
Cellini?
you know that the building they hung Mussolini from is now a McDonald's?
Is his body still there?
No.
Fully based.
It's now a
That's a bad
McDonald's,
deal.
and one of the old World War II German bases in Germany is now Burger King.
The age-old war.
On the side of the Burger King, you can still see where they had the double eagle removed.
Huh.
And for a promotional thing, Burger King used like the flag banner things they have to fly banners that were red with the Burger King logo in the middle of it.
That's pretty funny.
Capitalism wins against all.
Apparently.
I can't wait for Mischievous Rex, Sarah.
And did Chris really die?
Yeah,
I think he did.
I think
All
he
right,
did.
I
so
figured he would have come back and cut me off by now.
I know. Well, we're applying these level ups.
Sal, RoboCop Rogue City is only $10 right now. You should get it and only shoot people in the penis.
Okay, we're still on his
What?
Twitch.
No.
What did I say wrong?
No.
It was RoboCop. It's
Um,
$10 instead of $50, and it's a movie reference because I think they do that in the movie.
Oh,
You just
I don't
shoot
know.
one. You shoot one guy in the dick, and suddenly it's your whole personality.
It is.
You're only known as Mr. Dick Shooter.
Or let's get really into the Saints Row reboot. It's only $6
Ugh.
No one
now.
even remembers that he was a robot and also a cop. They only think of him as the Dick Shooter.
I got that shit refunded so fucking quick.
Yeah, because I got it for free. Saints Row the Third Remastered is free right now with Amazon Prime. I was thinking about grabbing that because I actually like the third a lot. At least, still my favorite.
Yeah, 3 was really good. Like, I think that there's some criticisms for it, but overall it was really good.
I liked it more than 2 at least. A lot of people say they prefer 2. Obviously. I can see why people would prefer 2, but I like the third a lot more than 2.
Well, 2 and 3 are just going in completely different directions.
Yeah. And that might be why. I just really like the flashy and fun of 3, you know? It's just It
Yeah.
scratches that right itch. Or it did back in 2012, I should say.
Oh, it 100% did. Like,
I watched a streamer play through 1, 2, and 3 in preparation of the third remaster coming out. 1 looked atrocious. I don't even think I could beat
1 is
these days.
atrocious.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it at the time. However,
Oh, I'm sure it was great at the time, but it's no San Andreas.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. I mean, the series 1 and 2 were basically, hey, this is the alternative because GTA hasn't released a new game in like 5 years.
Yeah.
I think Chris actually is dead.
Yeah, I guess this could be our break. I can
No,
go use the bathroom real quick. Oh, never mind.
If you need to
Hey,
use the bathroom,
Chris,
go
I'm
ahead.
level-
We're gonna need another session to get this done.
No.
I'm level 30 now.
What the fuck
Yeah,
happened?
we took several
Yeah,
level
that's
ups
true.
while you were gone.
Emery says hi.
In the absence of a DM, I must step up.
Yeah, Rex
Sal bought
let
a
me
village.
Rex
Or
let me
kingdom.
have 50 Tarrasque claws, and now I bought a kingdom.
He also crashed the global economy.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was working on that. section of my
Fantasy
book.
Germany is burning their money.
I do apologize. If we do need to take a minute, though, sorry.
I'm continuing.
Okay.
No, you're good. I've just been wandering about the house trying to find
We can
one
move
of
it to next
Becca's
week if
bottles
you
of pills.
We'll see how this goes, because I mean, like, I tried to plan as much as I could in this moment, but like we shouldn't need another session, but if we do, I'll keep that one open. But we shouldn't need another session.
Oh, I took that as like if you needed to go right.
No. It was just a very sudden emergency.
No, you're good.
All right. All right, but where we're at, we were Lustborns and Silver were gonna sneak up without using invisibility, waiting to use it in case they needed it.
Yeah, we're probably, honest to God, not holding hands, but I have my hand on him.
We're
No, we're
skipping
holding
with
hands.
joy.
Several, can we hold hands?
No.
All right, I have my hand on his arm.
If I was there with you, we would be.
Ready to cast invisibility.
Both y'all roll me a stealth check straight.
Oh. I have that spell ready.
You know.
To be fair, they said it was really clear, and I didn't get in that one, so who knows? Maybe with a bad stealth check, we'll still be okay.
Oh, God.
But then again, as the moment it seems like someone has caught us, I want to cast invisibility on the two of us, if it happens.
There are several points where you get kind of stuck in the sand a bit and kind of have to wrench yourself free, tumbling over some driftwood that washed up on shore. It's messy, but you don't see anybody firing anything at you, so maybe you're okay.
As we're getting closer, am I allowed to make a perception check to see if things seem at all different to how Aurelia described it earlier? Because she had said that they seemed lax.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Just to see if there was any form of catchiness. 22.
G2.
Wish I hit that with my stealth check.
Yeah. I'll see with the 22. As you move up, keep an eye on the far side where Aurelia and Reggie are kind of like laying low. You kind of glance over there. You glance back over to the side of the building. You see through one of the windows. You see a dark figure there. Also just duck down.
Well, Sybil, we might be spotted, but I am not entirely sure.
We probably are.
At the very least, it seems like either they don't care as the whole thing hasn't erupted up, or we were spotted by something not related to them. But Let's keep going, and I should probably stop talking when we get close, because I cannot control this pitch.
No, you got that one.
You. All right.
And that verbal
Only
power
I
of his
cast
spellcasting
invisible.
is going to be loud.
That's hilarious.
Fireball!
I cast
Fireball!
invisibility.
Seville, we should go invisible and sneak.
Are you just claptrap now?
I guess.
It's okay. I do have silence. Oh, wait, no, I don't. That's blindness, deafness. Whoops.
Whoops.
Once we get close, though, I'm going to cast message to Aurelia, and we are outside. Do you have a way you want us to come in? You can reply to this message.
I will reply with whatever directions we came in through so that he comes to the cart.
Sure thing.
And I zip my lips.
Okay, let me go ahead and get your character.
Oh, they're almost here.
Real quick. As we're to the side of the building, all that, you kind of look around, you see the cart that Aurelia mentioned. You and Seville, can you guys roll me? Oh no, because I kept the same one. No, this was with new information. So yeah, roll me a stealth check, both of you.
Oh, not again.
This one's better, at least. Now that I've stopped talking,
Oh,
we
okay,
actually...
there we go.
Now they're a more
They
stable
locked in?
footing.
Is that the
Yeah,
first
Yeah,
time?
Yeah. Now that you know where the cart is, you guys lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
And you kind of just move stealthily as you see now the guards that Aurelia mentioned here and here. Oh, you can't see that because you're...
Oh, yeah, we need our tokens on the map. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put you on the map. That's the wrong layer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I am really glad I didn't have to use another invisibility, though. That would have been all my sorcery points for the day. I still would have had spells, but my sorcery points would have been out.
okay. Tell me if you have your character tokens, if you can see, and you can move them. There's only like one left one.
Mine.
You move yours? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep.
All right, cool.
Once we're actually up to the cart, we'd give it, or Lesson Warns would give it a little like tap, like a little knock, just to alert them that we're here.
You really and Reggie here.
Since I realized we're still invisible, I just thump back.
Oh, that's right. You would be invisible that whole time.
Until you
we're
drop
still
concentration, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Still have
I
half
just
an hour left of that.
Yep. So I just thump back, and then look over to Reggie. Well, they clearly got here potentially without being seen. If we're still invisible, perhaps we utilize this opportunity and take out a guard real quick.
We could either stealth up on a guard, and then Reggie's going to take a cigar, put it in his mouth, light it, take a big drag, puff out smoke that comes up out of the cart, just a tiny bit, go. Or we could go in loud and proud.
All right, I have to ask real quick. I know clothing gets turned invisible. Would his cigars have been turned invisible being on him? So is there just smoke coming out of nothing?
He had it on when he turned invisible, so therefore they would be invisible. The smoke is
just
the smoke is
smoke
not
coming out
though.
of nothing?
Yeah, literally, you guys are standing next to the car. Also, a little bit of smoke
smoke.
just comes out of it.
It's a tiny bit of smoke, not
Tiny
a
bit.
lot.
Yeah, like a cigar. Yeah.
He's stealthed at sending up smoke signals.
I look to him. We do both. I'll sneak up to one of them, and then you'll know the signal to pop out and begin raising hell.
Poke my invisible head up, the one by the barrel.
I'll take out the one by the barrel. As soon as you see me attack him, make some noise, and I'm going to slip out of the cart, and then come up to Lesterborn and Seville. Going to sneak up on a guard over there, and then Reginald's going to make a lot of noise. So Be prepared. Be prepared.
Musty would go to open his mouth to
And then-
respond, but then quickly catches himself and just gives a little nod.
Something wrong with him? You just like hear it, like no body, but really a voice asking several. Something wrong with him?
He cannot control the volume of his voice at the moment, for some reason.
And then, as always, just to fuck with Lesterborn, I reach out my hand. I briefly cup his face and I go, "Poor thing." And then I'm going to pull back, and I would like to try and move towards this guy and sneak up on him while invisible.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check with advantage.
While Aurelia is sneaking up, I want to. Is my gun invisible too?
Yeah, you're
If it
rubbing
was
it
on you.
if it was on you.
Thank God.
Thank
I
God.
want to
Wow.
station my gun so it's balanced on the front of the cart, and I want to go ahead and preemptively cast Hunter's Mark.
I will say this: casting any sort of spell will break the invisibility.
It breaks
Okay,
it.
then I
Yeah.
will wait to cast Hunter's Mark.
Sure.
All right.
And can I ready my action so that the second Aurelia becomes visible, I cast Hunter's Mark and shoot the guy?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm just gonna keep walking because there's no turn right now. Is he facing? Which way is he facing? I wanna
He
get behind him.
is facing. At this point, he's facing towards the building. So back here would be behind him.
And with that, I am going to quickly try to flourish my sword and stab him through the back.
Oh.
Right. Roll me an attack roll with advantage because you are stealthed.
22.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll me damage. As you Reggie see her pop out of invisibility and just gut this guy in the back.
Do I also get advantage on my shot?
You do. Because they are unaware of your presence.
Yippee!
Can I actually turn off his advantage with
19.
my restore balance? I'm kidding. That would be really funny.
Wow. Petty. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 16 damage.
Cluster Slayer, is that on they taking damage? Or
Yes, and since Aurelia hit first, they've taken damage. Oh, and I need to add my Hunter's Mark to it.
wait, I thought you were targeting this guy on the
really stabbed first.
Oh no, he's targeting the
No,
same.
same guy Aurelia is targeting.
same guy. Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, definitely with that secondary hit, gone.
That's 19 damage.
Jesus
Really
Christ.
stabs the man and a bullet goes through his head.
Guys,
What an
just-
awful fate.
He's just a fine mist.
What if
Uh,
like he wasn't even a bad guy? What
so-
if they...
If I can have you
He's
all
not a guy at all anymore.
if I can have you all click on your tokens and roll initiative as I get the battle music queued up.
Bum 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 bum. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. I had my token selected.
It's fine, I can add you in.
Okay, cool. I was like, I made sure to click it.
So would you roll? 11.
11. Yeah.
Oh, also, as a note, because that guy that had my Hunter's Mark died, Hunter's Mark is now on Cart Guy.
Okay. Speaking of cart guy, need to add his turn. Because he's now very aware that you guys are
closer over there.
rolled really well. Question: if I add initiative to things that are hidden on the GM layer, do they show up in the turn order, or do they say hidden?
I got to the GM layer and test really quick, but I don't think they'll show up.
I'll let you know if something shows up.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay, yeah, no, they don't show up. Good.
Yep, nope. What is this from?
Uh-oh.
I recognize this.
FF16.
This is Mobile Fight.
Okay.
The only song I can't pull up because
Otherwise, you're spoiling.
otherwise I'm spoilering. That's the next game on my list.
Yeah,
I've already
it is.
decided it's gonna be the next game I play because holy shit, I need to play it. I'm spoiled on shit. Okay.
Just wait till you hear Bib's favorite song from it. Bib and Christian, I think, have the same favorite song.
We do.
Is it Find the Flame?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's a fantastic fucking song.
Oh, he's heard that one. See.
I've heard that one. It's hard to not hear that one.
Haven't heard mine though.
Well, actually, I don't know if Find the Flame's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I just love for a second how like everyone was invisible, everything was fine, and then we popped out of nowhere and dropped a guy.
Yeah, honest to God, that is the best any of our plans have ever worked right there.
I mean, yeah, kind of. All right.
It actually worked.
Initiative
That's
is
the
set
thing.
up. At the top of the turn order, we have Reginald.
I am reloading and getting back down under cover.
Okay. Now on this guy's turn, I believe that's him. Yeah. He is going to take aim at you, Aurelia, because you're right there.
Yeah, he can fuck off.
And he is going to
still through his ally.
yeah. And he is going to take a crossbow shot at you. That'll be a 20 to hit. Not nat 20, just regular 20.
That hits.
Let's see. You take 6 points of piercing damage as the arrow kind of thunk, just sits into your shoulder.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Yes. I definitely take the damage. Yes. You said 3 points of piercing?
No, 6 points of piercing.
Oh, 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you.
Okay. That is... and he will crouch... Oh, let me get back on the correct layer. He will move over and kind of crouch down to kind of get out of the way of the gunfire that he heard.
Okay, so does he have...
He has...
half cover?
I would say he has half cover in this instance.
I think I still don't give a shit about that because of my spell sniper.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, spell sniper gives you basically ignores half and full half and quarter cover.
The arrow shoots me in the shoulder. I grab it and can I just for flavor chuck it back for him with Eldritch Blast?
Absolutely.
Yeet.
19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 2 damage. As it kind of like whizzes up and around, it kind of hits part of the cart as he kind of explodes forward, like fuck. As he takes
that, I'm going to 5, 10. Is that stairs up or down?
those are stairs up into the building.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to keep my eyes trained on whatever's up there just in case something comes down. But I'll crouch here to get out of his line of sight. And once I'm crouched, I'll use my bonus action to act my blood pack. So I will take... Ouch.
Big damage.
In the moment, she cut herself a little too hard. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And vanished. I don't even know where you went.
Yeah, there's some crates over here.
Oh, but you're like out of line of sight, I think.
Yeah, I'm down to 18.
It's the end of Aurelia's
Oh,
turn.
we should have asked for potions from the diamond.
Seville, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. I forget. Did you say that each of these is going to be 5 feet of movement?
Yeah, each uses 5 feet of movement.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where's the thing? Yeah, I'm going to sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and duck over by here, and that is my turn. Actually, I have never really get to actually use my bonus action, so let's do that.
Shield of Faith is cool.
And who are you casting that on?
Me.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Lesterborns, what are you doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whoa, did you sprint?
Yeah, he sprinted.
Yeah.
Sheesh. How far is this? Oh, perfect. As Lesterborns is running, he's going to start crushing some leaves in his hand, building up the heat. And as he gets to where he is now, he will cast Firebolt at the man in the cart.
Right. Let's see. Do you have Spell Sniper?
I do not.
Okay.
11 to hit.
11 unfortunately misses.
That's all right.
This guy just skims the top of the cart corner where you know he's at.
And that will be Lesty's turn.
Okay. Back at the top of the turn order with Reggie.
With full loud and proud mentality is gonna stand up on the corner of the cart, balancing on the wall, train his gun on this guy, and take a shot.
Okay. Do you have sniper? Or
That's a nat 20.
oh,
Oh lord.
Also, yes, I have sniper. How do we handle crit damage?
it's you just roll again. You just roll your damage, and then you add the max damage you can do on your die.
Okay.
So because of Colossus Slayer, you're gonna do automatically 16, and then
So it's 1d12 plus 3, and then plus the 8 from Colossus.
okay, so it'd be 12, 15, 23, and then
I roll 2d6 for one more d6 for a hunter's mark, and then add another 6 to that.
okay,
So that's, what is that?
you annihilate him
That's
like
29 plus 21.
so 50 damage.
47 damage.
Yeah, this dude's fucking dead as dicks.
He was so proud of the firebolt, and they just got another in the head. Reggie just double shot 2-tap, pretty much.
Dude, he American snipered him.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let me go back to this layer real quick. 1 second.
Is Auduio DC'd?
I'm saying audio DC'd. It's Auduio. It's Auduio. You can't say.
I do. Like that guy from Gaim.
Yeah, I'll wait till Reggie gets back
Alright, I'm back.
because. Oh, okay. So you shot. You killed the guy. What are you doing for the rest of your turn?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Really, it was your turn. What are you doing?
Is there a door at the top of these stairs?
It looks like it's just open straight into a building. Doesn't seem to be a doorway.
All right, I will. I and just crouch on the stairs.
Give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
11. Okay.
I think that is all I can do. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Stevil, it is your turn.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up. Holy crap.
What happened to you there? You sounded
He
awful.
died.
I died.
I just
Oh,
died.
Oh
God.
no.
I sound awful. Just concentration. Yeah, that's gonna break concentration on the other thing. That's my turn. I'll just walk up there.
Are you intending to like stealth like it really is, or are you just hanging out?
Let's say, yeah. I'll as I'm approaching, I notice what she's doing, and I'll stealth. Do you want me to roll that?
Yes, please.
Wow, it was like hovering the one for a second.
That would have been really funny.
20. Despite your large frame and the amount of gear you're wearing, you do feel pretty solid and like making very little noise.
Hell yeah.
Right. From Aurelia.
Yes.
From the top of the stairs, you hear a mad clanging as around the corner,
Uh-oh.
you see a large kobold come around and bear down on you with 2 spear attacks.
Motherfucker.
He heard you coming. Unfortunately, it is a 7 and a 5 to hit you, so I do not think either of those spear attacks go.
Dodge, fuck you.
Yeah,
Parry.
you are on top of it. You're trained for this.
Parry.
That is oh yeah, I meant to move over to it. That is its turn. Rustiborns, it's your turn.
Are these vaultable at all?
Yeah, you can hop
Like,
over them.
Okay, cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly slide around Seville and see, I guess, a thing trying to stab Aurelia a bunch. And after quickly mixing together a few metals in my hand, I will cast Sorcerer's Burst at it.
Oh shit, go for it.
Choose damage type. Psychic. Oh, never mind. It is a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not land. As the Sorcerer's Burst kind of goes wide. So like the wave of kinetic energy kind of goes around the side and crashes into the wall next to Aurelia.
Wong. Yeah. And Rustiborns will. Deli's turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
I forgot I need to be doing Green Flame Blade all the time.
Thankfully, so far it hasn't mattered because I've been there to drop any enemy that you've tagged.
Yeah, exactly.
Reggie, it's your turn.
Rambo Reggie's feeling himself with his cigar still in his mouth, hanging from his lip, taking drags. He's gonna scale over these barrels while reloading his gun.
Okay.
And just walk up and say, "Who's next?"
Hell yeah. All right. Let's see here. And around the corner once more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Up, asshole.
This man will take, let's see, what does he have? He has a single scimitar attack. That's a 14 to hit.
He misses.
Okay. Again, like you're on top of it. You're parrying everything.
Yeah, parry. I'm on the stairs like. Chick, 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 chick.
Speaking of Aurelia, what are you doing?
I'm being a badass and I'm stabbing this kobold. And I will make sure to add my green flame blade. We're going to hit him with a 16.
A 16 just hits.
And that hits him for this. Plus a green flame blade. Plus.
Jesus.
Where's my hold on, where's my thing? Where's my thing? Plus the ice damage. And that also means that the guy next to him, because he's within 5 feet of the kobold, also will take green flame blade damage of 2.
Okay. Can you hit me with the description of green flame blade so I know like if he has to make a roll or anything for that 2 damage?
Sure. It doesn't say. Oh, come on now.
Hit display in VTT.
Yep. I clicked it wrong.
All right. On a hit and cause green fire to
I
leave.
just clicked it and I don't think it.
What?
I need, or unless that did roll. Is that a fire damage?
Oh yeah. No, it's because it does damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. So, yeah. So yeah, and there's no save. It just literally does it. Okay. So.
Yeah, okay.
So he takes
the first guy takes
16.
16, and the second guy takes 2. I accidentally rolled it twice.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see, that is okay. Is that your turn, Aurelia?
Hello, sorry. There's a lot of smoke right now in the apartment because we're cooking and it's getting everywhere.
Oh, okay. No worries. Let's make sure you're okay.
What happened? Yeah, we're good.
Right.
Do I need to do anything else? Did the kobold die?
The kobold did not die. That was a hefty hit, but he is a strong, independent kobold. They don't need no man.
Okay, cool. And I end my turn. I think that's all I can do.
Civil, it's on you.
Alrighty. Let me double check something. Okay. Duration. Alright. I will cast Sapping Sting on both of these guys because I finally have an excuse to use my feature. Let's just do that.
That creature enters the targets 1 creature spell against target 2 creatures within range, and then 5 feet. Nice. All right, so about to make a DC 13 con saving throw. All right, first we'll do the kobold con saving throw. Rolls a nat 20. The bandit rolls a 18. Because you wasted 2 very high rolls for them.
Rip. Okay. And don't have any other bonus actions. That's my turn.
Okay, hello, I'm back.
Well,
as you're fending off both these guys, you see another man come from the top of the staircase, short bow in hand, well, crossbow in hand. As he aims down, He doesn't really worry about Aurelia that much because she's currently handling 2 guys. Who does he target? Well, one's an old guy. One's a
2 gunshots go off.
Yeah, the guy with the gun seems like a problem. So he's gonna aim at you, Reggie. Gonna shoot his crossbow.
Just in fairness, he has heard gunshots.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That went. Oh. That is 5 points of piercing damage. As a little short, but 5 points of piercing. As it just thunk right into right to your upper arm.
And what do I roll to try to maintain concentration?
Just roll a Constitution saving throw. You're going to either hit 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
I got a 12.
You're fine. All right. Let's see here. That's its turn. Oh, I didn't move to his turn. There we go. Is now the Kobold Draco Shield.
The Cobobulus.
The Kobold Pass.
No. No Kobold Pass.
As it makes 2 more spear attacks on Aurelia.
Of course he does. Miss idiot. Bozo.
That's been messed up on me. Been flying all over the place. So it's an unwieldy die. Ooh.
Miss Bozo.
Disposal. The first spear is a 13 to hit.
Miss.
And the second spear attack is a 15 to hit.
Eyes, so that's a hit.
Yep. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just so y'all know, I'm at 12 out of 28.
But that's its turn. Lestaborns.
Lestaborns will pull his hand back, and he's going to hurl a...
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
He will do nothing.
Can I hellish rebuke that motherfucker?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
That's good. Alright, we're hellish rebuking this piece of shit.
Go for it.
What?
DC 12 dexterity saving throw. Is it just him that has to make the saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. Dexterity.
You have to give us your best hellish dialogue, though. Your demon speak.
Rebuke him. Rebuke him, sir.
I speak in momentarily weird moon runes that none of you all would recognize, that sound otherworldly. Place my palm on him, and then as I shout at him, I'm saying, fuck you, bitch, but in moon speak.
Alright.
I got fucked.
Alright. He does fail his dexterity saving throw, so he does take 6 fire damage.
Did that kill him?
No.
This is a tanky dude.
Tanky dude. That's why I picked him. He's surrounded by a bunch of flimsy little boys.
Which is the one who just got rebuked?
Him.
Was it Cobalt Boy? How is he looking? Because he's the one that's been taking the most brutality so far.
We'll say we'll use this terminology. He is, as of now, bloodied.
All right. Lestaborns is gonna pull his hand back as if he's throwing a baseball before hurling this undulating, warbling mess of chaotic energy. He's gonna cast Chaos
undulating
Bolt?
warbling.
Undulating warbling.
Undulating warbling
it's
energy.
a level 1 spell. I'm not gonna cast it just yet, because I do want to know. I plan to twin spell this so it hits the guy next to him as well. Is that a separate roll? Like, do I make 2 spell casts, or
You do
does it
make
just
2
hit
spell
one?
casts.
Okay, so this one will be for the Kobold then.
Alright. Kobold hit.
I picked the wrong damage. Whoops. Or wrong spell. There we go. Cast Chaos Bolt. I will pick psychic damage again then. 20
Nice.
20 definitely hits for 13 psychic damage. That is a walloping hit. Wait, that's That's right. Not health. All right, and then on the bandit over here.
As if it were a ping pong ball, that same glob would like bounce off that one, going to the other, but this time I guess it would turn purpley because this one is a lightning, but it's only 7, so it's gonna miss.
This bandit is horrified by the psychic energy ball that came and hit the dragon shield, and just is like dodging like Matrix out of the way as the lightning bolt cascades past him and over the edge and explodes.
Lustborns would then like pull his hand back down, which is steaming a little bit, shooting out all that energy, and that'll be his turn.
Right.
Oh, wait, that was a spell. 1 second. Alright. Now that's his turn.
From the top of the stairs, you see another one show up.
I'm at this point a dodge tank.
As this guy's like about to aim and all that, this bandit here is screaming, "Aim for the mechanical one!" And this guy will take his crossbow shot at you, Lustaborns.
They're talking about you, Seville.
I didn't think you could whisper. Oh wait, you cast a new spell. Fuck.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it only rolls a 5 to hit.
Ah! Like leaves as like a bolt hits near him. Little close for my liking.
Oh, you can control your voice again.
It's similar, something like that.
Alright. Reggie, it's your turn.
Reggie's hunter's mark is going to appear like a brand across this guy's cheek and face.
Okay.
And with arrows still sticking out of his shoulder, Reggie's going to take a few steps forward, take up his gun, prop it up against the arrow on his shoulder for stability, and shoot.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a 19.
19 definitely hits.
That adds 15 damage plus a d6 for hunter's mark. That's 18 damage going to this guy.
No sooner does he yell, "Shoot the mechanical one!" He just gets
his head blown
shot
off.
in the fucking face and just keels over dead.
And Reggie's gonna continue walking forward and then scream, "Which one of you is next?"
You know what? Make an intimidation check real quick.
That's a 5.
The bandana loosens and shows your bald spot before you quickly tie it back up.
No, I don't tie. I let it fall.
Oh.
Bold and proud.
All right. All right, Aurelia, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm fighting this guy to the death, apparently. I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Go for it.
With an 18.
And 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
First. A 6.
Mm.
Plus. A 2. Plus. A 1. So, he takes 9.
Really, how do you want to dispatch this kobold?
Let's go!
He had exactly 9 HP left.
As he, I want to basically, as he struck me, I speak some weird moon shit to him, and then channeling the moon, after the guy next to him gets his head blown off, I imagine he takes a swing. I'm doing like a pirouette. I'm dodging, and then I'll tell him once again in Moonspeak, the mother has cast you aside, and then I'm going to gut him through the fucking stomach, and then I want to just like almost ignite the fucking sword, so the other two behind him just see green flames burst out of his back side and then freeze over.
As you speak these words and the magic inside the blade ignites.
Language, we're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. As the magic suddenly, the green flames suddenly like sparkle further and turn to a bright white and explode him and just evaporates him into dust. And he is dead.
Eat shit, bro.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Aurelia?
Where is it?
Polka billowing?
No, not yet. That's not yet. Where is my... For my bonus action, or my reaction, I'm reanimating him and I'm having him run back. Who took the shot at my boy?
Leslie would be this guy over here.
I'm reanimating the kobold that just died, and I'm having him run over here and use whatever his basic attack is on him.
All right.
And I will take my D4 of blood damage for that.
Is it he makes an attack action or he makes a single attack action?
You can evoke blood curse and blah blah blah. Amplify the action in case additional effect noted in the curse's description. Amplifying this points it takes rather damage creatures. Okay, so first let me eat my 2.
Sure.
So I'm down to 10 HP. Where did it go? Am I stupid? Oh, fallen puppet. When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you drops below 0 HP, you can use a reaction to have that creature make 1 weapon attack. Okay, 1 weapon attack.
1 weapon attack. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. So here. That's fine. It's that guy. Did you amplify it or is it just standard?
I amplified.
Okay, so what does the amplification give it?
That amplifying it allows them to it allows him to move up to half his speed, so that's why he can move to the guy, and he gets a +2 on the attack roll.
See. Well, actually, you want to expend that because his spear does have reach, so you can actually hit this guy from where he fell.
Okay, then I'm taking my 2 damage back.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll just have him swing at the guy.
Right. Oh, yeah, I rolled. He did land that hit, so he gets to roll 6 points of piercing damage to this guy.
Does that take him down?
It doesn't, but it does do at least he's now bloodied.
As he turns and he reanimates and runs off and stabs that guy and then collapses off the side of the fucking railing. I'm gonna look at them and I'm just like, blood rushing down my face. I just look at them both. You pick the wrong time of day to go up against the Night's Watch.
Make an intimidation
And I
check.
end turn. Let's go. 18, motherfucker.
I'll say for the moment, these two guys on their next turn have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Let's go.
Stevil, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? I just watched her blender someone, so we're gonna cast well, that's a shit roll. Cast Thorn Whip on this guy.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Unfortunately, a 10 does not necessarily reach his AC.
Rip. Well, that's my turn.
Is this guy's turn as he kind of blocks the whip. He will point his crossbow between the two of you, and will decide to shoot at Aurelia, but will shoot at disadvantage.
Ooh, I turn off that disadvantage.
Don't you
The good thing you didn't, because that would have been a 19. But instead it is a 9 to hit.
Yeah, he misses.
He then goes and runs off.
Head dodge. He shoots it, and I just tilt my head. She's locked in.
He runs off. That's his turn. Lesty, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start with casting Firebolt on the remaining guy. If I'm still able to see him up there, I don't know how tall these stairs are.
Not tall. You can see him from there.
All right, cool. Then he would shoot out his little fire wisp, and it will miss. 11.
An 11 to hit. And 11 just misses.
That's all right. 5, 10, 15.
The way you said shoot, you clearly were also about to say hit, and it sounded like you said shit out a firebolt.
Yeah, I was originally gonna say hit, and then I realized, nope, I rolled a 9. It will not be a hit.
Unfortunate.
That's my turn.
It is now this guy's turn. He is going to take one more crossbow shot at Aurelia. Actually, let me think this one.
He could follow his leader's instructions, shoot the robot.
No, he's going to run instead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. And he just runs off in this direction. Let's see here. To go ahead and from out of nowhere, from like either kind of like from like the
Randy
board
or
itself.
Uh-oh.
A tall, slender knight-like woman in black armor comes in with a long blade and carves into Reggie with
Oh god.
2 sword attacks.
Did she jump from like up here?
No, she literally just phased in from out of nowhere.
Oh fuck. That's totally the one that saw them come in.
The shadow? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You're right, actually.
Okay, well the first one's a nat 20.
Oh, wait. Wait, let me
That
double check.
misses.
Let me see real quick if it's turn off disable. It is advantage or disadvantage, dang. I was like, if it was crit, like, if I was...
Like Caduceus's thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Reggie's about to get hurt.
Yeah, he is.
Nat 20 misses.
That's crazy.
It's the Rambo.
Yeah, you forgot to account for the Rambo rule.
He negates nat 20s.
All right. So this does. Okay. Yeah. She's wielding that version of it, so it does.
Tell me, did Rambo ever get nat 20'd after the first movie?
I mean, I would be full Rambo if this knocks me unconscious and she drags me back to be a POW.
Oh my god.
Rambo was messed up.
Okay.
What's the damage?
Reggie's dead, actually. Not even just down. It did enough damage that
It's
it 10x
entirely possible that I do go down right now.
No, I'm convinced you're going down right now.
Oh, you're about to go down.
I'm just hoping how hard, or wondering how hard you're going down.
since I cannot disclose this moment, her crit did 29 damage in slashing.
Are you up?
Pretty
I'm
sure he's
still
down.
up, and I'm angry.
Oh,
Wait, you are?
I'm still
sheesh.
up.
And 29
much-
was not as high as I thought it was going to be.
How
I thought it
much
was going to
do
be
you
around
have?
40.
I'm at 2 HP, but I'm still here. I didn't hear no fucking bell.
That was only the first hit. We'll see if she lands the
That's right.
second.
second one's
I didn't
gonna
hear
miss.
no bell.
The second
second
one
one's gonna miss.
does actually miss, as she is thoroughly phased by the fact that you took that hit like to your like back. Like she lacerated your back, and so you fall over on the second hit. As you kind of turn around with like fire in your eyes, she kind of backs up like, "Oh, you got some spirit. I like that."
It's syrup.
More accurately, Reggie turns around with a big smile, blood dripping from his mouth, the cigar still burning.
Let's see here.
Well, look whose turn it is.
Yeah, it will be the end of her turn.
Look whose turn it is, who can only reload.
Reggie, it is your
You can
turn.
do something other than reload.
I am going to spit blood in her face and then take out a potion of healing and chug it.
All right, roll me that heal.
How much of the potion of I haven't used one yet.
Potion of healing, I think, is like. Let's see here. Potion of healing.
I think I have one in my inventory.
It should say
Yeah,
on
hang
there.
on.
I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
How do I... There we go. I heal for 9 HP.
Wow, I think you hit
Damn.
almost
max, but yeah, that's good.
That's a bonus action to use a potion on yourself, right?
That is correct.
Mhm.
Alright. Instead of reloading, I'm going to attempt to grapple.
Okay. Roll me a roll me an
So
attack.
grapple,
Oh, they
its
have
target must
to beat
succeed a
something, right?
strength dex.
Mhm.
Yeah, you must succeed on a strength dex. Well, the target must succeed on either a strength or dex check. It chooses which is a DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So that would just be 10 on
10.
either dex or strength. That they have to beat.
She will use her strength modifier. No, she'll use a dex modifier for this. $11.
Ooh.
Just barely sneaks out of it as you. She was not expecting you to chug a potion and then just try to grab her, but she kind of wiggles her way out as the armor kind of like slides on you, kind of cuts you a little bit. It's like, no, let's not get so touchy feely on the first meeting.
If you're gonna try to take me down, I'm bringing you down with me.
You're the only one going down today.
And she's wrestling with him.
A true gentleman never goes down.
Story of my life.
Is his turn over?
Reggie, are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do. If I leave, I take an opportunity.
True.
You do have the help to do it, though. No, at least.
She is wrestling with him. I realize what's happened. I literally just want to kick off the fucking stair and try to jump, whiz past her to here, and like slice at her neck.
No,
Yeah.
go a little more down. Go one more down.
One more down where?
One more down if you can. You'll get advantage.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go down here.
Yeah,
you're
Because flanking.
All right.
I'm just being a melee. Flanks are so nice.
21.
A 21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck this bitch. Hit my boy. 7 plus ice 3 10 plus 2 12.
Okay, so 12 points of damage.
I say nothing. I just leap off and try to like fucking slit this bitch's throat.
As you cut into her, it goes through the armor, and you see this black blood start spilling out. and all of a sudden it just reaches back up and expands out like a porcupine, like quills. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, she's got that Cronia blood.
Yeah, I was thinking
Spikes
exactly that.
spread out and impale you a little bit. You take 6 points of force damage.
Sheesh.
I just realized I never rolled to maintain my Hunter's Mark concentration.
Yeah, go for it. You'll need to hit a. So you took what, 29? So you have to roll 15 or higher.
I have to roll.
I do not maintain my concentration.
Your Hunter's Mark unfortunately fades. What was that, Ben?
Oh, nothing.
All right.
He had to be to check, not me.
All right. Really, do anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Seville, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Seeing as how there's no one else and Reggie healed himself. 1, 2, and 3. Wander over and don't want to use that. I am just going to take a swing at her.
Go for it.
13.
And 13 unfortunately misses, but as you swing at her, you feel the mace almost connect and also just kind of slides off of her, like energy's blocking you.
Wait. Don't I get advantage from flank?
You are not currently
Not
flanking.
on this side.
I'm
Yeah.
not flanking.
If I was on the other
not
side,
that she's
it would.
flanked.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. In that case, do I have anything that I can use as a bonus action? Probably not. Action. And that's my turn.
Let's see. This guy. This guy, I believe, is this one. I gotta name them better. Yeah, that's fine. Lustborns, it's your turn.
Lustborns, as he's hustling over here, is gonna snap a little small straight piece of iron off his arm, and he will throw it at her with the intention to cast Hold Person.
Okay. Sim throw?
Yeah, I can do the display in BTT.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go.
That is a 17.
That probably wins.
Yeah.
Listborns will see 3. Go there so he can at least keep an eye on the corners, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. On her turn, she will take another 2 strikes against. Actually, we'll see. She'll take 1 strike against Reggie and see how things go.
With another nat 20.
Um,
I'm not coming back after the break.
that will be a 15 to hit.
That barely hits.
All right. But I do believe she only does. Oh, I'm right to that page. There it is. Yeah. Okay. You take 9 points of slashing damage. And yeah, she'll have to take her next attack against you as well. Unfortunately, only rolls a 6 to hit, so it does not hit you.
Unfortunately, he says.
Unfortunately.
Reggie is once again back to 2 HP.
She is going to you see her form kind of melt a bit as she suddenly just turns into like liquid void and disappears.
Motherfucker. We're going to handle that.
And
With pleasure.
She can be cut.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yes.
Reggie, is your turn.
Before I pop this next potion, can anyone heal me?
Yeah, I can on my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna reload and walk up to the corner. I'm not gonna go around it, because I am currently at 2 HP.
Okay.
I will also toss out my cigar and light up a new one, because the first one is now muddled with blood and is not getting the good light.
Good. Alright. Aurelia, it is your turn.
I have no potions. Yes, healing after Reginald. Then I will 1, 2, 3.
How hurt are you?
Well, I could probably take another hit or two. I'm at 12 out of 28. So I'm a little below half. Hold on, this what? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, my way here. Oh.
This maybe a perception check.
Oh, it was almost a 17.
15.
Springs, you are kind of in a, not like a panic, but you're definitely kind of worried seeing Reginald and Aurelia bloodied up like this. Aurelia, in a moment of not duress, you're in the zone, you are hunting, but you notice your vision kind of trails off to this hallway over here as you see a low glow come from this back area.
All right. Is it green?
A little bit.
Anna's in there. We must go.
I turn and look at them. There's a green light coming from the right-hand side. Where we at least have a semblance of a target.
We should push and follow it.
I agree.
We should kill it.
I end my turn for 7.
All right, Seville, it's your go.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and walk up to Reggie, and I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. You heal for 14.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Sports, it's your turn.
5. Aurelia, stick out your hands. And if she does, he will place a... I'm able to, like, hand stuff from my bag over, right?
Depending on the size,
Like
but
a
yeah.
potion of healing I can give to her.
Yeah, you can give her potion healing. If you're not administering
to
it,
have her use it?
no, you can't. You can feed it to her technically.
It's just I'll just hand it to her. I don't think you would feed it to
It's
her.
really awkward to say that.
So giving her my action to use it, yeah.
You know what? I'll allow in this scenario if you want to use your action to give her the potion, allow her to take it without you having her use her turn economy. Yeah.
That's what I was hoping. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow that because it's basically the same thing. Yeah.
I will take this potion of healing out of my inventory.
Right. Really roll me.
That is a 2d4 plus 2, I think, right?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
What am I rolling?
2d4 plus 2 for healing.
Potion. Yeah.
What'd you say? 3 people said they'll roll at once.
Only 2 people spoke. What do you mean?
All right, but
Well, I
anyway.
didn't hear it.
All right,
What's
so
the roll?
it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So 7. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
Stop right there,
25,
Lusty.
and he's gonna. Oh, okay.
From out in the hallway on the left-hand side. If you're huddling, I'll have these attacks do. No, because they were prepped for it. They just saw them be disadvantage, but since they were prepped for you to come out, it's gonna be straight rolls for them. But I will use this die as two.
Is it in here?
As 2 arrows. Oh, I should probably light it up. Sorry.
I was like, if I can't see them, how do they see me?
Let me just go ahead and also grab this one because he is the last one. Oh, that's the wrong.
Walking around the corner with his eyes closed.
There we go.
That how it be sometime.
As 2 arrows fly at you. The first one is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You take 3 points of piercing.
Mhm.
And the second arrow is a nat 20.
All right, that hits.
That hits.
15 points of piercing damage.
All right.
But those
I'm
are both
going
the
to
shots.
finish my move and huddle the wall.
Yeah.
Hug the wall. That hurt. I wish I kept that potion now.
Womp womp.
That's my turn.
All right.
At least I took the reactions.
See if get back.
Oh wait, never mind. Their turn is next. Or one of theirs is at least.
Don't. So. All right. Reggie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna step out here. This guy is in my LOS,
Yep.
right?
Yep, he is.
Has that guy been hit before? Alright, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Sure, go for it. I do believe that guy has been hit before.
Alright, and now I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright.
Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Hey, you just blow that guy away.
Just blow that guy.
You just blew that guy.
Damn.
Alright, IODC again, buddy. My turn. Okay. Aurelia.
Yes, hello, I'm here.
Good.
I saw arrows go. Thump, thump.
Yep.
I'm going to walk by slowly. 1, 2.
This
This
man,
been hit.
this guy will shoot you because he has turned before you came out.
That's why I was like, oh, I didn't steal his reaction because he's next. I
Okay.
took the other ones at least.
Take the other one. And he only rolled a 7 to hit, so does not hit
Oh, whoa.
He whiffs. He
Oh,
whiffs.
no, he gets the
He whiffs. I point my finger gun at him and I shoot.
you. Yeah.
21.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
Cool.
And then I will, knowing our target, he sees me do the casual like I'm doing like the say Drake walk. And I want 5, 10, and then I just book it 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. All right, you end your turn?
That is all I can do. I want my turn.
All right. Seville, it is your turn.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. I see that guy.
Mhm.
Hmm. Let's see. 35 feet. Thought looked a little long. Take one step forward, and I will try to Thorn Whip him.
A 15 does hit.
All right, 15 to hit, and I'll take 6 piercing, and potentially get dragged.
As you whip him across the throat and yank him forward, his neck snaps, and he falls over dead.
Oh,
God.
okay. Well,
That was
that's definitely
horrifying.
in character, but okay, I wasn't expecting.
That was awesome.
Sorry, I mean I should let you narrate how you kill a man, but you know that's on me. That's on me.
He said that's in character.
No. That's fine. That's fucking fine. That's incredible.
You still got movement and bonus action if you want to use anything.
Yep. 5, and I'll just join up with Lesty over here. And
snapping the 2 arrows, leaving the arrowheads in, but snapping them so they don't get in his way.
I will end my turn.
All right, Lesterborns, it is your turn.
I guess after tending to his wounds, he will rise back up to his feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, and this time I'm going to throw my hammer in there. My crowbar. I'm gonna throw my crowbar in there.
Okay. You reach into your bag, grab out your little crowbar, and ding, 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 ding.
Nothing.
Nothing.
25. 30. I pick up my crowbar, and that is my turn because I assume that was an action to throw it.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
It's the intent of like using the crowbar as a way to discern if there's any room. I'd say it's an action to do that.
What is? I can see it now. I guess I can even see this crystal ball in the middle. What does this look like? I guess.
Well, you know what? I won't make you roll for it because you've already taken notes on this. This looks very much like the circle that was found in the Tarnished Grass Den. But now there is a faint ethereal green glow coming from it, a crystal in the center that is sparking with energy.
I found the source of the green orb. It's in here.
Let's take
Or green light. And that will be his turn.
This guy, he is going to... Yeah, actually knows. From the other side of that wall, Suborns, and probably the rest of you can hear it too through the echoing, you hear a muffled amount of like yelling and a cry of terror as you hear the sound of steel clanging in the air. Then I need to roll and see. That's right. Did I write that down right?
I'm waiting.
Oh no, yes, you would have had it, yeah. Phasing through the wall here, almost like she like carved open a part of the wall. You see.
I need help.
Naughty, naughty. What are you doing back here?
A little bit of curiosity quenching.
She will run up with the remaining movements and take 2 sword swings against you, Lusty.
All right, I gotta. She's gotta roll bad here.
She does not.
11 is my AC, by the way, for your hits.
Her first is a 20 to hit, not natural 20, just regular 20.
How much does that first one do? Because that'll determine if she takes the second.
She does. Let's see here. This, right? Is this damage? No, it's this one. She does 5 points of slashing damage.
I'm okay. I'm still up.
The
I have
second,
the old Reggie 2 HP.
but the second attack was a nat 20.
What did you say?
The second one was a nat 20.
Does it do 2 damage?
Yes, it will.
So I guess on Aurelia's POV over here, Lestiborns calls for help in the doorway and suddenly slash across his chest, second slash, and he's down.
Yeah, you go down, and that is the end of her turn. Reggie, what are you doing?
I'm reloading and walking up.
Okay.
I see her. I'm gonna point and say, "We're not done yet."
Okay. She looks through the door at the hallway into you and goes, "Oh, for sure, we're not done." Aurelia, it is your turn.
Can she see me from there just yet, or does she see Reggie from her angle?
I think that from that angle, I think it's just Reggie.
Permission
Can you
to
see her?
Also, let me grab some tools
You
here.
just told me I saw somebody cut you down.
Oh, you saw I get sliced in
Yeah.
pierced. Yeah, that's fair.
Permission to aura farm?
Oh, someone used it the wrong. Let's see.
It goes through the wall.
I don't think she really notices that you're there specifically.
Especially with Reggie distracting her, I guess.
Yeah, we'll say with Reggie kind of like instigating a bit. Yeah, we'll say that she doesn't notice you just yet. I mean, she knows you guys are out there. She doesn't know that you're that close yet.
So, answer my question. I have a bit.
What is the question?
Farm aura.
Permission to aura farm?
Absolutely.
I put on the cloak of billowing.
Oh, I don't get to witness the first moment.
I am going to, in a cold fury, just begin to walk forward. And I see her, and I just lock eyes on JoJo walking forward at her.
Yes.
I just swing my blade to the side and then rush forward and try to like fucking lock up with her.
Go for it. Roll an attack roll.
That's 23.
That definitely
Sheesh.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, she was aura farming. Oh, it worked. That aura.
That's
It's
12
Oh shit.
plus 2, 14. That's 18. Because I walk up at her and I strike her. That is my sentry, and you do not touch him.
And she like takes the blade, she kind of grabs it, rips it out of her, and she's like, "I'm sorry, did I break your little toy?"
I have. I'm just staring daggers into her eyes.
Did Reggie hear that comment?
Yeah. She's not being coy about it.
I'm not being coy.
Reggie is visibly pissed off now.
Right.
Before he was enjoying it, now he's angry.
He's angry.
Aurelia, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Other than making my cape billow and looking like a badass, no.
It's
All right,
like
Seville.
wicked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just gonna step around you. Let's see. I am going to cast Inflict Wounds on her while standing next to her. That is a 21 to hit.
21, sheesh. You guys are pissed at her.
I
21
would also,
definitely
for
hits.
fucking with Lesty like that, I'd also like to use my channel divinity.
Channel does what, by the way?
Touch of death.
When the cleric hits a creature with a melee attack, which
Life Force?
Inflict wounds, I think, counts.
Oh, yeah, because it's a melee attack.
it's a melee spell, so
It's touch.
it is touch. I'm going to consider it a melee attack for this. Because you do have to make a physical attack against it. The cleric can use the channel to deal extra and necrotic damage to the target. Damage equals 5 plus twice his or her cleric level. So it'd be plus 13 damage to this. So 30 damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
The touch of death instills in her.
Now, she does have resistance to necrotic. But she also only had, after that attack from Aurelia, 14 HP.
So that means
As you grasp her and you channel the might of Yodir, vengeance incarnate for cutting down Lesty, you feel this energy surge into her as her body just, even though she could take this necrotic damage, this fury, she kind of stumbles back. Oh, shit. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Well, plan's a bust. I'll see you kids next time. As she kind of just melts into void. And her body just dissipates into nothingness. And she is no more.
can we kind of ignore Torrid now? Because if so, I'm dropping to the ground and I'm cradling Lesty.
Absolutely. There are no more enemies on this map, I'll go and tell you.
I will say real quick though, the moment we drop turn order, I have to start making fail and successes every couple
I would like to pour my last healing potion into Lesty's mouth.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I just did not want to die there.
We cradle him, he gets healed, and I just scream at the other two to go take care of the light.
Ooh, 8.
Alrighty, during that 1, 2, and we'll just say I walk over and crack it with my mace.
Oh yeah. You swing overhead, bam, crack. As the energy inside is dispersed in this like blast of green energy, and the it's almost like an eruption of like just dark energy as it flows out through this building. Kind of was knocking you all over, but as it dissipates, the eerie green glow in the room, and not just in the room, but all around, seems to fade. As I will end combat and put on as peace returns, and you are no longer in combat.
Let's fucking go.
As if he's like a computer from the 80s, you would hear like the gears in Lestiborn start like
dial up
rapidly spinning. Yeah, as if he's like booting up before finally getting into their groove. And he would like just lurch forward. Whoa. That was a close one, was it not?
I just hug him.
Oh, really? Was I out long? What happened?
Ew, out too long. It's fine.
Fine.
While they're having their heartfelt moment, Reggie's in the corner yelling, "Get back here, coward!"
I do believe we have done it, though.
Good. Glad that it paid off then. And he's gonna like try to stand up, stumbling a little bit, but he would keep his footing at least with Aurelia support.
I help him up, and then I'm gonna go and check and see that the shit's gone.
He's gonna use the wall as like to keep him up, kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
While keeping watch this way.
Inspecting the area, the magical circle that had been on the ground has lost all light in it. It's still marked on the ground, but it's just not active. Crystal Center is cracked open, no longer holds any kind of magical energy inside. And the air seems calm, no longer the rancid necrotic energy you guys were wafting through.
Good. And we just hope that the diamond and the platinum paradigm are able to hold up their end.
As she says that, can I cast message to the dwarf that was waiting, or attempt to cast message if he's still there?
You're kind of like a little bit beyond the range of message because it's like 120, 150 feet.
That stinking dwarf! I warned him. I was like, you gotta get a little closer. You gotta be sneaky.
All right. Well, if you told him that, then he would have. As you saw the combat start going, he'd move in a bit closer.
I told the diamond that, not him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he might not have actually known. Yeah. It's totally fine.
Yes, let us get out of here and inform his guards so we can find out what's going on. I do believe we're done.
Reggie is still in the corner, pacing around, screaming.
She's not going to come back.
We didn't finish our fight.
I'm very aware, which means she just becomes a hunt for another day. We still have someone to chase.
Did we
Fair point.
route that
Reggie's
enemy
going
from
to
the-
take the blood off his chin. Reggie's going to take the blood off his chin and replace the mud with the blood streaks across him.
Let's go. What did you say, Lesty?
As he asked if we had routed the enemies in the rest of this place, like just to make sure there's nobody else hiding or sneaking about here.
We can certainly check, but I do believe that was everyone.
I just do not want to risk them reigniting the same circle.
We have your dwarf. We'll have the dwarf call for backup to come and secure the building.
Now that is an idea I can get behind. He said, like, he was like ready to take a step to go look for himself, but he's like, no, I just want to walk back now.
Yeah, we will head out.
As you
Before we head out, I'm going to take the shattered orb and put it in my bag, so even if they were to come back, they wouldn't have the orb.
Smart. Or they just use another orb. Well, we won't have this one.
This one. It's perfectly normal cracked orb. But yeah, you take it. Sorry, taking a drink of water because
I was also taking a drink.
thirsty.
Is that
So-
like we kissed?
No, it's not. Stop that.
Aw.
You're back.
So as you all leave the wait, did Ben just say BRB?
He said I'm back.
Yeah.
I thought Bib just said I'm back, not BRB.
No, he said BRB.
He said, be right back.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, that would make sense. Then I was like,
Hey, two people were
I
saying.
thought I heard back at least.
I think it's a beer back. Beer bag.
I'm back.
Okay. As you all
Brilliant.
as you all leave the premises of the Southern Oasis camp, you get in contact with the dwarven guide who kind of got you guys here, a dwarven platinum paradigm, I should say. And he runs off to inform people of your success. As you're kind of like on a hillside in a way, kind of because you kind of went uphill for this. You do have a nice like view of the city, especially the Arcana courses. You guys are kind of like in that area at this point.
Unless you would actively seek a view of the city to see how the status is.
Oh yeah.
It's around this point that you do see and the actually go ahead and move to the map so it makes this easier to navigate. Where is Tears Trail? There you go. So you guys are like right here. Oh, I need to go to actual right here, essentially. You see down to the south here where the main building is. Can somebody roll me a D100?
Dibs. 81. That's the best number in the alphabet.
Okay.
You see parts of the building break apart as the building has sustained some damage, but does not seem like it is lost.
Thank God I didn't get a 1 then.
Yeah, one would probably meant the entire thing exploded, and there'd be a lot of problems there in Arcana Quarter.
Is there any, because we are on a hill, and over here it looks like the hill goes over the wall. Is there any line of sight to at least the beam of light or whatever over there to see if it's still active, or the more intense magics?
At this point, you could probably see the very top of the structures there. I would say from there you could see the Yodir Temple. Can I have somebody else roll me a D100?
I
Who's the
gotcha.
follower of Yodir? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it then.
I mean, me as well, but
65.
Yeah, but you're.
You can see that some parts of it are burnt, torn up from the ground up in some instances. It looks more worse off than the Arcana Quarter section, but it doesn't. And it might be just because the fact that it's in the section of the Sado sit first, it's sort of the most amount of blowback. But the foundation's still there and can be rebuilt in time. But the aura around the city has vanished. The circle in the sky no longer hangs over, and there is a fresh wind blowing through the place.
Oh, so the thing above us is also gone, like the big.
After coming out of here, you see that it is now gone.
Lesteborns would just slump over to the ground with a sigh of relief, or his best attempt at mimicking a sigh. It's over. For now.
the overall battle might be over, but there may still be skirmishes in the street. I recommend we take a boat across the Oasis instead of trying to trudge back through enemy territory.
I agree. If we can find anybody alive, otherwise we'll have to man it ourselves and find a boat.
I'm sure one of us at least knows how to paddle. And I guess they go looking for rowboats.
There's a few like regular paddle boats like they use on like sailing vessels like when they try to make land. So you can easily get all four of you into a fine boat and sail across. It takes you a little bit because none of you are trained in ship.
Boat.
But in boat,
ship.
yeah. But it's not
Actually, Dean, do I have any knowledge of boats due to the fact that my family runs the shipping and receiving for Crowncroft?
You're more of the logistics side of shipping, not the
price
handling.
of a boat, you know. How a boat's built, you could probably say that.
Yeah.
But not how to man
Sailing
it.
one, not so much. But these are paddle boats. Like they're not like full on vessels. These are like the ones you like paddle out with. So it takes a moment for you to get the rhythm of it, but you're eventually able to cross over to the other section.
Out of curiosity, just to recap, we saw the Temple of Odir and that it was fucked up, right?
Fucked up, but not down.
Still standing. Yeah.
Still standing.
Okay.
I guess we head back to the diamond then, unless someone had something.
Yeah, as we pull into the dock on the other side of the Oasis, I'm gonna say, all right, everyone, hop out the larboard side.
I hop out the right side.
I step out onto the side that has land.
This is the hardest test of I'm not playing Varbuck I've ever had to do. I want to
Let that inner
slap you
Varbuck
for
out.
saying that.
Just slap him anyways. He lied to us. Or withheld information from us.
You don't know that.
I do.
I mean, yeah, you do now, but
I don't know Aurelia
You want
do
to.
though. She's still on good graces.
Oh yeah, I played this well. Anyways, I will hop out, I guess, and I assume we go back to the Diamond's house.
Yeah, I'd follow.
As you arrive at the port over here, you do see there is a contingent of Platinum Paradigm. They are hesitant at your approach, but after a quick sharing of information, they are able to clear you and escort you back to Sovereignty and towards the Diamond's Manor.
Awesome.
Guess we did kind of leave our escort behind.
He did. But he's busy
But
going
he'll be
down here to
fine.
make sure everything else is fine. So, yeah, it's fine. Reaching the manor, you see that morning is actually kind of coming back around to Tears. You did this all during the nighttime.
Of course we did.
Because your Night's Watch.
That's right.
As you approach the dawn, now I'm saying the dawn. Fuck off, Ben.
The dawn.
The Diamond's Manor.
Take the trail up to the dawn.
You're greeted at the door by another small contingent, personal guard and all that. They escort you inside and up to his bed chambers, where he is still splayed out, but a little more presentable. As his arm is still in a sling, and he looks at you all and goes like, "Well, the attack has begun and probably already finished by this point on the Connor Quarter, and hopefully the Merchant's Quarter is finishing up as well. I'm assuming by the fact that you all are not dead, that things went well at the Oasis."
Yes, it has been taken care of.
Seem like visibly
Point of note
relaxed.
here. Reggie is still bleeding with the blood smeared across his face.
Is your friend
When
okay?
this question is being asked.
He was locked in.
I understand.
Yes. Now,
Well,
it seems like the enemy has been routed for now.
we want to take care of these stragglers, but the greater threat has been handled. Yes. I appreciate you all for your assistance.
Of course. I am representing, me and my contingent are representing the Bloodstones, and we do have alliance to keep. I smile at him.
At this point, it goes beyond alliances. This is not even business. This is... He gets up off the bed and kind of bows deeply and goes, Tears Trove owes you anything you desire, if possible, and I will make sure of it. Thank you, Locomotivators.
Yes. We will be changing
We
our
met
name,
on a
that is totally
train.
fine. Oh, yes, we did meet on a train. We will be going by something as different as of as soon as I can get to the Wayfarers Guild, but we did help you as the Locomotivators. That is correct.
Understandable.
Either way, thank you. I'm sure we will come to you upon a time of need in which you can be of assistance. And I will be sure to write the matron back about this and ensure you all have a line to keep in touch.
Don't worry about it. I've already sent ahead for a letter to be made for her. I have to... I mean, to be fair, you already did complete the job I assigned to you with bringing in... Well, Corin is not the leader, but she is part of the problem.
Of course.
Speaking of which, we might want to go make sure she is still.
Has she been escorted away? How have you handled her?
She is currently kept in captivity in one of our cells down here. We have him just in case of more dangerous individuals or more celebrity status individuals who cannot be kept in the common areas in case of threats. But she is secure, and I have my man watching her as we speak.
Good. Well, I believe, after all of that, I would like to sleep. We're going to go and return to our lodging. And,
my apologies. The lodgings which you normally reside are, well, they are burnt to the ground, unfortunately, in the attack.
I was afraid of that.
But I do have lodging here if you are amenable to such things. Again, least I can possibly do for the saviors of Tears Trove.
Well,
Do you have a drink available at your lodgings?
Of course I do.
Then I think I speak for all of us when I say you have a deal.
I agreed.
This would be most
I did not
appreciative
mind
of your
sleeping.
offer. Thank you.
A drink would be fantastic.
I'll go get the good stuff. And he will walk off to grab some fine liquor for you to enjoy this morning as you are all relaxing before going to bed.
Yeah, we're day drinking.
Morning drinking. Dawn drinking.
It's
It's
not
fine.
day drinking. It's
Dawn
morning
drinking.
sleep.
We're dawn drinking. Okay, fine. We're dawn drinking.
Dawn drinking. It's way cooler. Only the cool kids do that.
Cooler.
But you all take a moment to breathe a sigh of relief as a long-term project, a horrific threat has been handled and dealt with by you. No longer the Locomotivators who all met on a train, but the Night Watch.
Let's
Met on a train.
go.
And
meet on a train.
You met on a
Met in
train,
the
but you've
daytime.
conquered the night. And
That's right.
this is where we will end the current arc of our story.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
and that means
You guys get to level 5!
Yay, level 8!
we're not at level 8.
If I include all
Hell
the
yeah,
promised
level
level ups I've
32.
been given, including Chris's DM, I am level 8 now.
It's not real.
Oh my god.
That's true.
I will
where's
not
the
show it on
level up
stream, but I
button?
will show you. I'll stream to you guys my DMs. I'll show you what Rex sent me. And you'll
Oh,
see
God.
that he's a damn liar.
I will
I have no idea what you're talking
handle
about.
my level 5 upon return to the game.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about doing it right now because we're going to have a lot of time between now and when Runerion kicks back off.
Yes.
Chris, that gives you a lot of time to work on our arrangement.
Yes, it does. I will be looking into getting that set up for you.
Well,
yeah.
Are we done
You know
with the stream?
exactly where my level's going.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I will work on that in the meantime. But yeah, let me go ahead and stop the stream.